we're going to do some very, very interesting combinations. So it's going to be a little bit of brain work as well as body work. You don't need any props. This is for all levels. There's going to be modifications for everything. So let's sit on our sit bones. If you can't fold your legs on your sit bones, just put them out. Head over tailbone, ear, shoulder, hip in alignment, belly button to the spine. I want you to feel nice and tall even before we get going. So inhale up, exhale ceiling, and inhale down. And exhale up and inhale down. And exhale up and inhale down. And exhale up and inhale. Then exhale over to the corner of the ceiling, right there where the wall and the ceiling meet. You're reaching, pushing the glute into the floor on the side of the right reaching arm. And you're finding that extension in there, getting nice and long. Then you're putting your hand over your ear, guiding your head across, keeping that shoulder down, keeping yourself lifted through this entire sequence. And then you're going to inhale across, exhale to a rotation, bring that arm out to kind of hug the air so that you get a big opening in your back. You can feel the shoulder blade over to the side. Make sure that your eyes follow the exercise. You don't want to be looking at the screen. You want to look down in front of you. You can stay here or follow us into a spinal twist. Hand on the thigh, the other hand behind you. Big inhale and exhale, rotate. Big inhale and exhale, rotate. Big inhale and exhale, rotate. Lift, lift, lift. Breathe 3 times. Inhale and exhale. Big inhale and exhale. Big inhale and exhale. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, bring it back to the center. Roll your shoulders back twice. Roll your shoulders forward twice. Switch the position of your legs. We want to make sure our pelvis stays even. Inhale up, exhale ceiling, and inhale down. And exhale up and inhale down. And exhale up and inhale down. Here we go. Exhale up and inhale. And over to the corner of the ceiling where the wall comes together on the other side. Push the glutes down. Put your hand in your lap if that gives you a little more flexibility in that reach. Get it going, breathe into it, then put your hand over the top of your head, take your ear and guide that head across. Feeling the opening of the scalenes right there between your shoulder and your ear. Okay, then inhale across, exhale to rotation, hug the air, bring the arm out into a big wide circle, looking down into that, onto that mat. Breathe into it, then hand on the thigh, the other hand behind. Big inhale and exhale, rotate. Big inhale and exhale, rotate. Lift, lift, lift. Big inhale and exhale, rotate. Make sure you're lifting the entire time. You are a spiral staircase. Good. Breathe 3 times. Big inhale and exhale. Big inhale and exhale. Big inhale and exhale. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, bring it back to center. Put those palms together, interweave those fingers, push the palms out in front of you. Then you're going to open up your back by giving yourself a big breath. So big inhale and exhale and just open up those vertebrae without pushing your shoulders forward. Just really, really open up, spread the shoulder blades, pull the belly button in the spine. That also helps open the back. Put your arms in front of your ears. The bottom of your feet go together and we're going to hinge across the room. So you're not going down, you're going across, right across your dog, pushing right across your buddy. Reach, reach, reach. So you should feel the stretch wrapping around those hips as you go forward. Then rotate your palms to the ceiling, lower your elbows to the floor, and scoop yourself up, head over tailbone. Put your feet hip width apart. Drop your knees to one side and then the other. We get this nice hip stretch. Windshield wiper right here. We're going to be using our hip joint a lot. There's going to be a lot of side pikes. So if you have pike issues because you have a long torso and you feel that tailbone just really stick into your butt, you want to grab a towel and fold it so it can be your pillow for those exercises. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Let's take it down to the mat, do a couple of warm-ups, and then we'll go into these combinations, which I've been practicing for days. So head over tailbone, belly button to the spine. You start by curling down at the bottom of the back. First the lumbar, then the mid-back, then the shoulder blades, then the shoulders, then the head. Every time you lie down, whether I mention or not, I want you to lift those glutes up and take them down the mat and wiggle that upper body up so that you get that nice long extension between the back and the rib cage. Now we're going to start with the step downs. You could do step downs curled up, and I'm going to talk about that in a second, or you could do it lying all the way down. So when you curl up, make sure that you're looking between your thighs, never your legs or at the ceiling. You should never feel the weight of your head on your back. Your shoulder blades stay off the floor. Belly button to spine, abs up and under the rib cage. Nice wrap around, okay? So let's take those legs to tabletop. They're pointed unless otherwise instructed. Palms to the ceiling, belly button to spine. Inhale down, exhale up. Good. We're alternating sides. We're activating the hips. Nice. The back of the legs gets a benefit. What's our prime mover? Our transverse abdominal. Your belly. So that's your transverse abdominal muscle. It is doing the work whenever you do long leg movements. So don't forget, you exhale back to your neutral spine. So inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Nice job. Good. We're going to do 8 more sets. 8 in this tempo. And 7. If you have your head down on the floor, make sure your chin is knotted down. 6. So you don't push your head back. 5. No back on the neck. 4. Nice. And 3. I know it feels pretty benign, but it's actually opening up your hips. 2, to do a lot of work we're doing today. And 1, both sides, and then we're going to double time. So touch, touch. Keep breathing. Make nice, long, flowy breaths. 4 more, and 3 more, and 2 more, and last 1. Okay, put those feet down. Now we're going to go to our double leg stretch. You're going to take your legs to tabletop. Curl your upper body into your curl up. Bring your knees in so then reach to your ankles. Pull that up there. When you inhale, you're going to extend both your arms and legs out. And when you exhale, you're going to bring them back around. The head stays in that curled position. Inhale and exhale. So squeeze that in. Inhale and exhale. Upper and lower body coordination here. Inhale and exhale. Nice. Inhale, exhale, and inhale and exhale. Good job. Inhale and exhale. Perfect. Inhale and exhale. 4 more. 4. Squeeze it in. Opens up your glutes. 3. Keep going. 2. Nice job. And 1. And bring it all the way down. Okay, so our first combination is being a crossover and then a crunch. So let's review the 2 positions. Bring your legs to tabletop. Curl yourself up. Hands behind your head, nice and wide. Extend one leg. Bring the other leg in. We're going to do a crossover. Over and over comes the center, knees and upper body together and out. Let's do that one more time. So extend one leg, over and over, together, crunch and extend. Over, together, crunch and extend. Over and over, together, crunch and extend. Over and over, together, crunch and extend. Extend. Over and over, together, crunch and extend. Make sure you put those legs out so they can come in. Over, together, crunch and extend. Over and over, together, crunch and extend. Over and over, together, crunch, extend. Over and over, together, crunch. Last 3. Over and over, together, crunch and extend. Over and over, together, crunch and extend. Last 1. Over and over, together, crunch. Bring your legs down, put your arms overhead, and get ready for a combination that includes our roll-up. So we're going to start with our roll-up with our feet on the floor. You're going to inhale up, Extend those legs, push up to the ceiling, go across, bring it back up, and curl it all the way down and lift it to a bridge. That's your combination. So let's do it. Now I'm going to do the first 4 with my knees bent. Feel free, if you're a pro at this, to start with your legs extended, okay? All right, we're going for 10. Inhale, exhale at the ceiling. Take it across, bring it back, slide it in, and bridge, and down. Good job. Inhale up, extend, reach, take it across, go past your feet. You're staying up above them. Curl yourself down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Take it up and down. Inhale up. Somebody's licking my fingers. Take it up, take it across. No, I didn't reject you, buddy. I'm just busy. And curl yourself all the way down. Take it up and down. Sliding the leg out if you're doing it all with long legs. Inhale up and reach. Take it across. Reach up. Curl it all the way down. Bring the legs in and lower. Extend. Inhale up. Exhale the ceiling. Take it across. Bring it up. Curl it all the way down. Slide those legs in. Bridge and down. Nice. Curl it up. Lift to the ceiling. Reach it across. Take it up. Curl it down. Feet come in. Lift and lower. Good. Curl it up. Reach to the ceiling. Take it across. Bring it up. Curl it all the way down. Slide it in. We have 1 more to go. Inhale up. Reach to the ceiling. I'm running into my couch. Take it across. Bring it up and curl it all the way down and go lift and lower. Take it to the side. Okay. All right. We're going to start on our knees. We're going into a half plank. So you're going to put your arms out to the side. Bring yourself over here. This is going to be our starting position. You're going to bring your arm behind your head. You're going to lift the leg and lower it. Bring it into the elbow and out. Now, when you bring it into the elbow, do the crunch, right? So don't just point your elbow down. All right, so let's get into position. Lift and lower, in and extend. 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 5 more. Lift and lower, in and 4 more. Lift and lower, 3 more. Lift and lower, in 2 more. Lift and lower, in and extend. Last one. Lift and lower, in and extend. Put both feet together and bring yourself down. Take my top shirt off. Got warm enough now. And let's get into our pike position. All right, pike here. So pike means glutes back, elbows back, legs right there. Coming to the front, legs are pointed. Nice. So we're going to lift one leg, lift the other, lower one leg, lower the other, bring them in and out. Lift and lift, lower and lower. 2. Nice. Lift and lift, lower and lower. 3. Good job. Lift and lift, lower and lower. 4. Nice. Lift and lift, lower and lower. 5. Good job. Lift and lift, lower and lower. 6. Good. Lift and lift, lower and lower, 7. Good job. Lift and lift, lower and lower, 8. Lift and lift, lower and lower, 9. Yes. Lift and lift, lower and lower, and 10. And lower here. Let's take a quick bend. Good. And now we're going to do a variation on that. So this leg is going to be bent right here. This leg is going to be straight out here. Do you agree with this? Okay. He says, not so much. I'm leaving. Excuse me. I'll give you a demonstration in a second. All right. So we're going to lift the bottom leg, crunch the top. 2. Now we can do 20 of these, right? 3. Bring it in. Yes. Make sure you do the whole crunch. 4. Nice. 5. Crunch. 6. Crunch. 7. Crunch. 8. Crunch. 9. Crunch. 10. You've got a 10 more. Up and crunch. And 2. And crunch. And 3. And crunch. Make sure you pause at the top. 4. And crunch. 5. Good job. 6. Nice. 7. And crunch. 8. And crunch. And 9. And crunch. And 20. And crunch. Let's bring those legs forward. Flex your feet. Put your hands at your side. Lower your chest just a little bit to get a hinge. Lifting that chest toward the ankles. Get a little hinge in your hips right here. We're going to do all that on the other side. So we start in that kneeling position in order to get into our half plank. Again, you might choose to have a towel under your hip or your knees. Arms go out to the side. We come down. Put the hands behind the hand behind the head. Make sure your hand is under your shoulder. Lift and lower together and 1. Make sure lift and you do that whole together and 2. Lift and lower together and 3. Lift and lower together and 4. Lift and lower together. 5. Don't put a lot of weight together, and 6 on this arm. You should be holding lower together and 7. You should be holding yourself up with your core. Lift and lower together and 8. Lift and lower together and 9. Lift and lower together and 10. Put the leg down, put the other one down, bring yourself down, and we go to pike. All right, right here. And we're going to do the same thing we did on the other side. Here we go. And lift, lift, lower, lower, crunch, and 1. Lift, lift, lower, lower, crunch, and 2. Lift, lift, lower, lower, crunch, and 3. Lift, lift, lower, lower, crunch, and 4. Lift, lift, lower, lower, crunch, and 5. Lift, lift, lower, lower, crunch, and 6. Lift, lift, lower, lower, crunch, and 7. Lift, lift, lower, lower, crunch, and 8. Lift, lift, lower, lower, crunch, and 9. Lift, lift, lower, lower, crunch, and 10. All right, the other leg comes here. The bottom leg goes down. You're going to lift and lower, crunch together, and 1. Lift and lower, crunch together, and 2. We're going for 20 this time. Crunch together, and 3. Lift and lower, crunch together, and 4. lift and lower, crunch together, and 5. Lift and lower, crunch together, and 6. Lift and lower, crunch together, 7. Lift and lower, crunch together, 8. Lift and lower, crunch together, and 9. Lift and lower. We are halfway. Lift and lower, crunch together, that's 1. Lift and lower, crunch together, and 2. Lift and lower, crunch together, and 3. Lift and lower, crunch together, and 4. 5, 6, 7. Good job. 8, 9. You've got it. And 20. Nice job. Let's extend those legs. All right. We are going to go into tabletop. This one's going to be a little bit easier than what we've been doing. Right? Here we go. So you're going to extend one leg. You're going to lift and lower, then do a box push-up and 1. Lift and lower, box push-up and 2. Lift and lower, box push-up and 3. Try to drag those elbows back. Good. And 4. Now out to the side. You're not pushing hard into those hands. And 5. Lift and lower, box push-up and 6. Lift and lower, box push-up and 7. Lift and lower, box push-up and 8. Lift and lower, box push-up and 9. Lift and lower. You've got number 10. Bring that leg in. Why don't we take a child's pose? We haven't done much stretching since we started. So sit back into child pose, parallel legs. Let that back open up. Let those hips spread across. Reaching, reaching. Nice. And bring it back to your tabletop. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. All right, take that second leg out. Lift and lower, push up and 1. Lift and lower, push up and 2. Lift and lower, push up and 3. Lift and lower, push up and 4. Lift and lower, push up and 5. Lift and lower, push up and 6. Lift, look and lower, push up and 7. Lift and lower, push up and 8. Lift and lower, push up and 9. Lift and lower, push up and 10. Sit back in child pose. Nice. Beautiful job. Okay, coming back around. We'll be back in that tabletop position pretty soon. Don't worry. I know you love that one. Okay, all the way down. Now, if you have back concerns, I'd like you to put your hands under your hips right here. And the other option is to curl up during this exercise. Take both legs up. You're going to do a big circle around, come to the center, lift and lower. Then go the other way. Circle around, come to the center, lift, that's 1. Circle around, come to the center, lift and lower. Circle around, you're going the opposite way. And this is 2. Circle around, come to the center, lift and lower. Circle the other way, come to the center, number 3. Good. Circle around, good. Come to the center, lift and lower. Circle around, come to the center. That's number 4. Circle around, come to the center. Keep your palms to the ceiling so you're not pushing off with them. Good. And we're halfway there. Around, bring it in. Lift and lower. Around, bring it in. We have 4 more. Take it around, bring it up. Lift and lower. bring it around. Good. We have 3 more. Take it around, bring it up, lift and lower. Other way. You got it. Lift 2 more. Take it around, bring it center, lift and lower. You want to feel the extension of that transverse abdominal. Last one. Take it, or one more. Circle, lift and lower. Take it around. Circle, lift and lower. Last one around. This might be 11, but that's okay. Lift and lower around. Good job. You've got it. And hug your knees. Nice job. Let's take the knees out, put the elbows out to the side, and rock side to side. Beautiful job. All right, we're going straight down the mat on our sides. Extending that leg out. Perfect. So this is something you've done before. So if you've been with me, it won't be too hard to understand. Make sure that you have your arm out from your shoulder and make sure that your hips are tucked under. Your legs are stacked and they are pointed. Okay, I'm going to roll my socks off. I started out with 4 more pieces of clothing on that I have not on now. Okay, so we're going to take that top leg. We're going to take it across and we're going to lift both legs and down, bring it back up. That's 1. Over, lift, lower, stack. That's 2. Over, lift, lower, stack. That's 3. Over, lift, lower, stack. That's 4. Over, lift, lower, stack. That's 5. Over, lift, lower, stack, and 6. When you take it over, I want you to lift it off a little bit. Over, lift, lower, stack, and 8. Over, lift, lower, stack, and 9. Over, lift, lower, stack, and 10. All right, so now we're going to turn the foot to the ceiling, put the arm behind the head. So you have this open shoulder. You slide it in. You're going to do a plie lift, then a crunch, lower it down, slide it out. So that one has 3 movements. Slide it in, plie lift, crunch, lower down, and take it 2. Slide it in, plie or passe lift, crunch, sorry about that. Good, and that's 3. Passe up, take the lift, crunch up, and lower, that's 4. Passe un, bring it up, and crunch, and lower, that's 5. Passe in, lift it up, crunch, lower, and 6. Good. Lift, crunch, lower, and 7. Lift. Good. Crunch, lower, and 8. Slide it in. Lift, crunch, lower, and 9. Slide it in. Crunch, lower, and 10. Nice job. Okay, one more in this position. I'm going to move forward a little bit. This one. You're going to take the leg back, lift, hamstring curl, extend, and down. So just keep it back there. Lift, hamstring curl, bend, and 2. Lift, hamstring curl, bend, and bend. 3. Nice. Bend, extend, and 4. Lift, bend, extend, and 5. Lift, bend, extend, and 6. Lift, bend, extend, and 7. Lift, bend, extend, and 8. Lift, bend, extend, and 9. Lift, bend, extend, and 10. Nice job. Come on over. Okay, so before we go to the other side, we're going to go to dolphin plank, and we're going to do lifts and bends. So what's that going to look like? So your elbows are under your shoulders, your palms. Let's put with the palms facing each other. I know a lot of people like them upward, but I like them facing each other. So you're going to go plank to pike to knee bend to pike to plank. That's one. Plank to pike to knee bend to pike to plank. That's two. Pike, knee bend, pike, plank. That's three. Pike, knee bend, pike, plank. That's four. Pike, knee bend, pike, plank. That's five. Pike, knee bend, pike, plank. That's six. Pike, knee bend, pike, plank. That's seven. Pike, knee bend, pike, plank. That's eight. Pike, knee bend, pike, plank. That's nine. Good. Pike, knee bend, pike to plank. Drop your knees, sit back. That's 10. Nice. Now I want you to put your fingers into the mat for this child's pose to get some shoulder extension. All right, let's flip over to the other side. Long way down the mat. Remember, stretch that arm out from your shoulder. Then you can create the pillow. Arrow those legs down your mat. You can have your hand in front. You can have your hand nice and long. We're slipping it off, lifting both legs, lowering, and one. Off, lift, lower, and two. Off, and lift, lower, and three. Off, lift, lower, and four. Off, lift, lower, and five. Off, lift, lower, and six. Off, lift, lower, and seven. Off, lift, lower, and eight. Off, lift, lower, and nine. Off, lift, lower, and 10. Turn that feet for that passe. Put the hand behind the head. Curl it in, lift, crunch, lower, and one. Slide it in, lift, crunch, lower, and two. Slide it in, lift, crunch, lower, and three. Slide it in, lift, crunch, lower, and four. Slide it in, lift, crunch, lower, and five. Slide it in, lift, crunch, lower, and six. Slide it in, lift, crunch, lower, and seven. In, lift, crunch, lower, and eight. Slide it in, lift, crunch, lower, and nine. Slide it in, lift, crunch, lower, and 10. All right, our last piece, we take the leg behind. Take it behind, lift, curl, extend, lower one. Lift, curl, extend, lower two. Lift. How's that front leg doing? Nice and long? Lower three. Still got your hips tucked under? Good. And four. Lift, curl, extend, lower five. Make sure you pause at every moment. Curl, extend, lower six. Lift, curl, extend, lower seven. Lift, curl, extend, lower eight. Lift, curl, extend, lower nine. And lift, curl, extend, lower 10. Nice job, you guys. All right, we're going to come around to seated pike. I got a couple of things to do there. Okay. Okay. So seated pike, that means we're in this position here. For those of you for whom this is not comfortable, you can actually do all of these exercises lying down. So the first one is a crunch to toe tap. So if you're lying down, it would look like this, crunch to toe tap, right? All right, so now you know what it is up in pike. So let's bring ourselves up. All right, hands at the side, eyes straight ahead, pull the belly button to the spine, crunch, lower. You don't let the feet go down, but one at a time, tap alternating feet. Crunch, lower, alternating feet. Crunch, lower, 1, 2, that's number 3. Crunch, lower, tap, tap. Crunch, lower, tap, tap, that's 5. Crunch, lower, this is 6. Crunch, lower, tap, tap. Crunch, lower, this is number 8. Crunch, lower, tap, tap. 9, crunch, lower, tap, and 10. Flex out, put your hand on your shin, make a nice long back, drop your shoulder blades, and just lift up, and then you can roll down. Nice. Now the next one's going to be a rainbow to a crunch. So again, you can do this lying down, or you can do it on your elbows, or you can do it with your hands down. So I'll show it to you on your elbows first. So right here, our legs are out. You're going to rainbow. That means you do 1/2 of a circle, then you crunch in and out. Okay? And then we do it the other way. Now it takes 2 to make a repetition. So be prepared for that. All right. I think when you're sitting up, probably having your hands lightly on the floor might be helpful, or for some people, hands under the legs, right? Now, you may not be able to get both legs around, so the also an option is to take one leg out, circle it around, crunch in and out, lower it, take the other leg out, crunch it around, in and out. You got that? All right, now you got about 1 million alternatives. Don't ever say I didn't give you modifications. Okay. All right, legs are out. First rainbow side, in and out. Second rainbow side, and this makes one first, in and out. Second, and this makes 2. Circle, in and out, half circle. Here comes 3, half circle, in and out, half circle. This is 4, half circle, in and out, half circle. This is 5, half circle, in and out, half circle. This is 6. Now, you can start half circle, up, and then decide to go down, in and out, half circle. That's 7. Half circle, in and out, half circle. That's 8. Half circle, in and out, half circle. That's 9. Half circle, in and out, half circle. That's 10. Nice job. Beautiful job. I'm taking your legs to your side here, so you can just bend over into your hip here. Get a nice long stretch, grabbing onto your ankle. Good. And then you're going to flip it over to the other side before we do our final thing. And right. All right. All the way down. Yeah, you know what's coming. Right, so our teaser is coming. So we're going to curl up into our teaser, do an abductor, adductor, and curl down. Now, if we're not teaser people, then we bring our legs, curl it up, take it out and in, and curl it down, okay? We're going to start with a modified teaser with our feet in tabletop. You're going to bring yourself up. You're going to take yourself up to teaser, out and in, bring yourself down, that's 1. Curl yourself up, push those legs out and in, bend them, bring them down, that's 2. Beautiful. I'm going to do 4 this way, and then with the legs down. So you can start with the legs down if you want to. Curl up, extend the legs, out and in, back to knee. That's 3. I'm doing 1 more in this position. You can, again, move ahead of me. And when I'm done here, you can stay with this position, out and in, bring it in. And now, legs all the way down. Now remember on this one, I know those of you who started with this one already know that you have to hover your upper body and your lower body together. So you're going to inhale up, good, out and in and down. That's 5. Inhale up, out and in and down. That's 6. Inhale up, out and in and down. That's 7. My legs are getting tired. Why is that? Inhale up, out and in, bring it down. That's 8. Good. Feel the extension when you get down, all that support. Bring it up, out and in, bring it down. That's 9. That was sloppy. Mine was sloppy. We're going to stay at the top when we get up here. In and out and in, and flex those feet and turn to one side. We are going into our stretch. So, different combinations today, mostly familiar moves. So it was just a matter of putting 2 familiar moves together. Now you're in the side bend. I'm going to ask you to take the leg over the top and just take it a little farther into that side bend. Nice. Breathe into it. And extend that leg. Go over to the other side, into that side bend. Nice open chest. Nice, breathe into it, lift yourself up. Then take that leg over the top, then the arm goes across it, and lift yourself even higher. Nice. And then bring yourself to center, bringing those legs to 90-90. We're going to start by walking our body out past this knee. So 90-90 means you have the front leg in 90 degrees and the back leg in 90 degrees. So 2 tabletops, right? So walk it out. And we're just going to breathe over this knee. Try to keep your elbows both on the mat. So don't reach one past the other. Let gravity take you down. We're going for like 5 breaths here. And then walk it in. Good. And then we're going to take our hand onto our back shin and bring the other hand over for a side bend. Good. Get that stretch. Nice. Keeping your head over your tailbone. Then putting that hand down right here by your hip. Taking the back leg to extension and coming up on the front leg in that nice long reach. And you're going to get some nice groin stretch right here. Bring it down, and now you're in this arrow position. Lift up through it. Nice. Right here, and then turn toward your leg and come down on that side. All right, let's flip these legs around so we can do the same thing on this side, 90-90. You know, if both of them don't go to 90-90, you just do what you can, but you want to keep yourself even to the center. So the thing about 90-90, different from mermaid, it has both your glutes on the floor. And that's important because you're anchoring your stretches. So walk across that knee again and breathe into it. 5 times. And then walk yourself up, grab in your shin or whatever you can, and come over into that side stretch. Good. Breathe. Bring it back to center. Put your hand beside your hip. Extend the back leg. Come up on the front leg for that nice long stretch right there. Lower it down. Bring it to this arrow position. Turn toward the thigh and walk it. And then bring yourself up and let's go into straddle. All right, you're going to be on your sit bones, even if you have to bend your knees, right? So you don't have to have a wide straddle. I have a medium one. I can't bring it all the way out. Yours could be out from your shoulders, wherever, but make sure you're on your sit bones. So don't move a body part in an unusual way to get a wider leg. Okay, so we're going to put those hands and we're going to push them forward and we're going to curl into our backs right here. And then we're going to bring it to our eyes, right? Right, as if you're going to stamp yourself on your forehead. Good. Reach out. Now I want you to curl your belly back, reach back, almost like you're doing a cat position. And then bring it up and the arms come out to the side. Nice. We're going to walk it forward. So I want you to put your hands overhead, curl it down, pull up under that rib cage, flatten that belly, bring your chest down and walk it out in front of you. You're going to get a nice back extension here, nice unwrapping of the hips. The shoulders are going to relax. Try to keep your legs from falling forward. I know that's a hard thing to do, but again, you can bend your knee a little bit. Now slide your hands out to your legs. Put that chest as far down as you can get. Nice. Now, hands on the shin, and then spider all the way up. Beautiful job. You're going to bring those legs together and bounce them out. But get on all fours and really take that back to work. Hands under the shoulders, legs under the thigh or hips. Inhale, bottom and chin up. Exhale, curl up like a cat. Inhale, bottom and chin up. Exhale, curl up like a cat. Nice. And curl it up, hold it there, hold it there. Tuck your toes under. We're going up into our downward facing dog. Hold up through our hips. Push your heels down. Push your chest toward your thigh. Push your hands into the floor. Make it a really high, long, beautiful downward facing dog. You want to feel everything just fall away. It's also, when you're really cold, this will also warm you up, by the way. Okay, walk those hands in. And just hold your opposite elbows. Breathe, soften your knees, breathe. Oh, everything is releasing. Now curl yourself up. Yesterday, I taped a video stretch that was released then stretch, so you might be interested in it. All right, soften those knees. Roll your shoulders back 8 times. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Let's go. Washing machine. Let's throw it around. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's bring it to the center. Breathe it up and down. 2 more up and down. And last time. Thank you, everybody.